Downstairs. Don't bother the other patrons.
Who's man enough? I got arms. Hold you tight. I've got charms.
Yeah?
To keep you with me at
Yeah?
night. I've got all that you could ever want. I just
Got it.
who's man enough? Don't need another casual lover walking out the door in the morning light. I want a man who can stand on his own without looking for another lover every night. If you got
Point?
style.
I'll shoot. Pretty simple arrangement.
To please and a smile that makes me weaken. The knees of your guy.
What? You need something to take the edge off? Fred Allen, Hotel Rexford. He'll hook you up.
Far cry from working with the
Need
gunner.
a place to stay? Try Hotel Rexford.
You stepped through the gate. You got balls.
My client appreciates the work you did with his rat problem. Now, if you're buying, let's hear what you want.
Yeah. Do you know Imogene Cabot?
Name rings a bell. Kind of balmy. Haven't seen her in a while, though. Try Magnolia. She likes to make friends with people. She might know more about this missing bird. Magnolia! This guy wants a word.
Hey, Magnolia.
You again. It's my lucky day. What do you need?
Do you know Imogene Cabot?
Imogene? Sure. I know her. I haven't seen her in a while, though. Were you a friend of hers?
She's missing, and her family's worried about her.
Well, I'm glad somebody's looking out for her. She seems like a body that could use looking after.
Please, tell me what you know.
There was this preacher fella who used to come in here all the time. One of the slick ones. Always going on about remaking your life and so on. Most of the customers wouldn't give him the time of day, but Imogene, she latched on to him for some reason. I don't suppose it hurt that he was easy on the eyes. Intense. Some women find that irresistible. Pam, would you come over here a minute?
Is there a problem, Miss Magnolia?
No, this fine gentleman here was just looking for Imogene. Do you happen to know where that preacher fella came from?
Brother Thomas?
Yes, that's right. The one Imogene was always hanging on.
Had to throw him out. Wouldn't stop bothering customers with that salvation racket. Kept going on and on about joining him at the back bay. Then he'd shove those stupid flyers in your face. Here, I kept one of them, just in case he didn't pay his bar tab.
Well, thanks, honey. You were a big help.
Anything for you, miss.
I hope Imogene's all right. I didn't much like the idea of her going off with that preacher fella.
Enjoy your stay.
Good human. Just take what need. Not waste time. Who's there? Ha! Run away like cowards! Time to die! Now you want a god made man somewhere.
That's it.
Hello, neighbor. You should talk to Brother Thomas about how to join our movement. I hope you decide to become one of the pillars of the community.
Welcome. We're always looking for new members. Here to learn about our movement?
Sure, why not?
Brother Thomas is the one you need to talk to. He'll fill you in with all the details.
Hey there.
Welcome, neighbor. We're always glad to see a new face around here. Tell me something. You ever feel like this whole world is broken? Do you ever wonder why things can't be the way they were in the good old days?
I've got more important things to worry about.
I doubt that, neighbor. What could be more important than transforming your life, and maybe the whole world along with it? We call ourselves the Pillars of the Community. We're a pretty new movement, so you may not have heard of us. But we're growing fast all across the Commonwealth, and you can be part of this exciting future. Step right this way, and I'll be happy to tell you all about our movement and how you can be a part of it.
I'm looking for Imogene Cabot.
Oh, I'm sorry, but Imogene is indisposed right now. She's not seeing visitors.
Her family's worried about her.
You can tell them that she's fine. Not that it's any of your business, but she and I are just having a little relationship trouble. You know how it is. She's not seeing anybody until she cools off.
I'm going to see her, one way or another. Your choice.
Strong smash this one now?
Wow. You went right to throwing your weight around. I thought we were friends. If you want to see her so bad, don't let me stand in your way. Here, I'll unlock the door for you. She's all yours, neighbor.
Hey.
We don't have anything to talk about. He's a threat to the community! Kill him!
Too easy. Too much guys. Should hang that. Tastes better after 2 days.
You must be Imogene.
Don't tell me. Jack sent you.
You're Jack's sister? I was expecting someone a bit younger.
You really know how to flatter a lady, don't you? Just to be clear, I'm Jack's younger sister, the baby of the family. Once I get home and get some of Jack's serum, I'll be back to my usual stunning self.
Jack has a serum that reverses aging?
It's more like it halts aging. I started taking it when I was 32, so normally that's what I look like. You'll see once I get my treatment. I was well known as one of the belles of Boston society, back when there was any.
I have a vial of that serum with me. Here, looks like you need it.
How did you get that? Never mind, I'd rather not know. Thank you so very much. I'm so disappointed in Thomas. He seemed so interesting at first. But after we came here, he turned out to be just another brute. He actually thought he could force me to join his absurd cult.
Your boyfriend's dead. Let's go.
Thomas? He wasn't my boyfriend. We had some fun together, that's all. Besides, he shouldn't have locked me in here. Don't worry, I'll find my own way home. I'm not quite ready to face Mother. And thank you. I really do appreciate you coming to find me. Even though I didn't actually need rescuing.
What just happened? So close! Whoa! Help me! No, no! Shouldn't have messed with us!
Okay, who's next?
Be advised, you are being watched.
Edward, are you there?
Are you reading me, Jack? You can't hold me.
This is maddening. Not now. Edward!
Hey.
Not now.
Gee, now. How's this?
Oh, that's stunning. Edward, what's going on there?
We're under attack. They're inside the building.
Inside? Can you keep them out of the basement?
Nice.
I'm trying, Jack. I've never seen raiders that... For God's sake, Sammy, the doorway, right there. Sorry, things are a little busy around here right now.
Listen, if they're inside the building, you have to go to the office and shut down the elevator. You can't risk them getting...
Hell yeah.
...to Lorenzo.
I look at...
Elevators. You better round up whoever you can and get...
Hello? Edward? Come in. Edward! There's no signal at all. I've lost him.
What's happening, Jack? If these people are inside Parsons, if they free him...
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I always knew it would end this way. I never should have allowed you to lock up Lorenzo in that place.
That isn't helping, Mother. And as I recall, using the serum was your idea, not mine.
So what are you going to do?
I said I'll handle it. I'm thinking.
Security's too tight.
What's going on?
That was Edward. He's at Parsons, the old asylum. They're under attack by raiders. It's strange. The guards have held off raiders before without any trouble. I don't know what's gone wrong this time.
I found Imogene. She's fine.
Oh, yes, good.
At least one small comfort on this terrible day.
You'll be wanting to be paid, of course. Edward usually handles these things. Caps is what you use for currency, isn't that right? Here. I hope that's the right amount. Now, we really need to focus on the current emergency.
How can you be so callous about your sister's safety?
I wonder if these could be the same raiders that stole that last shipment. If some of them had used the undiluted serum, it could explain their unusual success against Edward's men.
What exactly does this serum do?
I suppose it's time you knew. The main benefit of the serum is to halt aging. My family and I are all over 400 years old. But it also confers other side effects, especially in the undiluted form that the raiders stole. It increases strength and resistance to all kinds of physical damage. So at least some of these raiders may be much more dangerous than the ones you're used to dealing with.
I assume this serum has something to do with Lorenzo and that alien artifact he found.
Yes. As you probably guessed, my father is the source of the serum.
Jack, are you sure it's wise telling him all this?
In the course of my attempts to cure him, I discovered that the artifact had introduced anomalies into his blood. So the source of his insanity is also the basis of the treatments that have prolonged all our lives. The irony isn't lost on me, but if he were to escape from Parsons, I would lose my father forever. I will not allow that to happen. Not to mention that the artifact has made him paranoid, homicidally violent, and endowed with extraordinary abilities.
Being locked up for 200 years by your own son might make anyone a bit grumpy.
Just do what you're being paid to do. Before we go, I need you to understand something. When we get to Parsons, you need to do exactly what I tell you. Nothing more, nothing less. Is that clear?
Why is that so important?
If these intruders have gotten past Edward's men, they may have freed Lorenzo. I'm the only one who understands exactly how to deal with him. Is that clear enough for you?
I'm not that great at taking orders.
Then it's time to learn, or neither one of us is likely to leave Parsons alive. Make sure you have whatever you'll need for a serious battle. I'll wait for you outside.
Jack, be careful. And try not to hurt him.
I love Father at least as much as you do. But you know as well as I do that if he gets free, there will only be one option.
Don't let it come to that, please.
I'll do my best, Mother. And if Imogene finally comes home, for God's sake, don't let her leave again until I get back. Now, I really do have to go. Ready? Let's go. Just to be clear, under no circumstances can we allow Lorenzo to be freed from Parsons. I would have lost my father forever. I refuse to let that happen after spending so long trying to cure him. It's the artifact that's made Lorenzo so dangerous. I'm sure his psychosis would be cured if it could be removed. But so far, all my attempts have failed. It's fused too tightly with his nervous system. I'm well aware of the apparent conflict of interest in my father being the source of the treatment that is prolonging my own life. But that if I had the chance, I'd gladly give it all up.
Hell yeah.
I'll find you!
Asshole! Just give up! We need to get to Parsons.
Next time, fight better.
Edward's men seem to have given a good account of themselves, but not good enough, sadly. We need to get to my office. From there, we can see how bad things really are. Okay, stick close, follow my orders, and I'm sure everything will be fine. Let's go.
Smells like food. Messy, tasty food.
Damn. The door's
like
blocked from the
death.
other side somehow. We'll have to find a way around. This is my property. You are trespassing.
Disappearing out, huh? Gonna be a good fight. Hunter's
Door's chained up on the other end.
God's sake! How many of these bastards are there? Another shoulder.
too easy. Run away like hell. Afraid of
Getting tired yet? Just die!
strongest winner.
Hey there.
This doesn't look good.
You okay?
I'll be all right. Don't worry about me.
Strong like.
Edward, how badly are you hurt?
I'm not dead yet, but I don't think I
I'm
can.
gonna need a
get up.
password.
Kept them from using the elevator?
Yeah. I sent the elevator down to the basement, like you wanted, and shut it down.
Good.
Shot quite a few of them before they decided to leave me alone in here. Haven't seen anybody for quite a while. I think. It's hard to keep track of time.
Are you sure you can't get up? I could really use your help.
Yeah, Jack. I'm pretty damn sure.
Well, then don't worry about it. Me and your friend here will have to take care of things ourselves. They've definitely reached the basement. Although I don't understand how they knew how to get past it.
I just
Doesn't
need to
matter. We'll have to go
rest
through
here a
the
minute.
abandoned part of the building. It looks like the Abremelin field is still functioning. Although several of the security doors in the basement have already been breached. We'd better hurry if we want to stop them. They seem determined to reach Lorenzo for some reason.
I'm not going any further until you tell me what's going on.
I suppose it's time you knew. It's hard to overstate exactly how dangerous the artifact has made Lorenzo. In addition to being homicidally psychotic, he has also gained enhanced strength and unusual resistance to most kinds of physical damage. He also commands a kind of local telekinesis, which appears to be projected by the artifact itself. Now, we need to get to the basement before these intruders find a way to set Lorenzo free. Follow me.
Be careful, Jack. You too.
mess. Hope we can find a way through.
Strange.
Utility elevator
Like
is on the bottom
enemies
floor.
watching.
Come on.
Like he ever tells us anything. Yeah, not exactly the pushover that we were promised. Yeah, you're right. And let me work it out again.
Who?
Time is of the essence. Kill them quickly.
Stubborn. I'll give you that.
Good fighting, human. Strong impressed.
Just getting warmed up over here. Playing games with me, huh?
You don't have time for this.
Time's up. Disappearing, Arthur.
A noise. Strong fight.
They certainly seem to have arrived in force.
There's nothing.
Humans should fight with strong more. Good team.
Sweet.
Keep your eyes open. Think this asshole's using the stealth boy.
Four of them?
It's called shooting straight, rookie. You gotta reload sometime, asshole! princess saying? Over my dead body.
Human look like robot.
I'm sure I heard something this time.
What the? No, it's nothing. No, it's nothing.
This is bullshit.
Where
Hey.
are you assholes?
Human?
Luna, you better be worth it.
I've done this hundreds of times. Anything different?
We don't have time for this!
Come on, tough guy.
Mighty human. Strong impressed.
Good. The old utility elevator is still working.
Nice.
This will take us to the basement. Come on, this is the only way down.
Don't going down. Basement.
Kill everyone you see. Don't hesitate. We can't let them release Lorenzo. God's sake, how many of these bastards are there?
Yes.
Those idiots are trying to shut down the Abremlin field. That's the only thing keeping Lorenzo from breaking out of there. We need to get in there and stop them.
Hello, Jack. It's been a long time since I've had the pleasure of a personal visit.
Father, I will stop this.
My powers have grown, Jack. The artifact still has so much to teach me. Once I am free, I will be happy to teach you too.
No, I can't let you out until I can remove the artifact. Let me see. Lucifer's balls. They've locked down all the security doors. I'll have to open them one by one from here while you work your way down the hallway. Quickly now.
That's right. You need to shut down the containment field in order to open the door.
What am I paying you for? You're supposed to know this technology.
You've almost got it.
I'm opening the main
That's
door.
right.
Hurry!
You need to
The
shut down
Abremlin
the
field is
containment.
down!
Apparently, even the simplest task was beyond your capabilities. That's it.
Get some,
I can feel
motherfucker!
my strength returning.
There's still one chance.
I'm invincible!
The failsafe. It's not too late. It will take some time for him to regain his powers. We still have a chance to stop him.
Don't listen to my son. He's the crazy one. You know this. Look at what he's done to me.
I built a failsafe into the containment grid. Switched the 4 Abremlin generators to manual override, and I can flood his cell with a lethal dose of Zeta radiation.
Do the right thing. Open this door and let me out.
If you don't set the generators soon, he'll free himself, and then we're all dead.
Think back on everything Jack has told you. Who do you think is really the crazy one here?
Just set the last generator, and I can end this. I think there's still time. That's it! Don't worry, the Zeta radiation won't harm you. I'm sorry, Father. I did everything I could to avoid this. I believe I was close to finding a way to remove the artifact.
Liar! Get upon me here forever if you'd had your way, puny worm. Do you truly think you have the power to destroy me?
Goodbye, Father.
place. Hey there.
We didn't have any other choice, did we?
There must have been another way.
I wish that were true. But I don't think so. He would have killed us, and then the rest of my family. And that would have only been the beginning. His crimes back when he was free. It was only because of my family's influence that he ended up here, rather than on death row. The world now, it's a world made for monsters. Nothing could have stopped him. No, I've answered my own question. We truly had no choice.
You're just sorry that you lost your source of immortality juice.
I don't care what you think anymore. Before you go, I couldn't have done this without your help. I think this is fair compensation. I won't be needing your services after this.
I think I deserve more than that, after saving you and your whole family.
You're right. I shouldn't hold a grudge after all your help. You know, I was so close to understanding the artifact. Now that I can study it directly, I may be able to do something useful with it. Come back and see me at Cabot House in a week or so. All my research may not have been completely in vain.
Strong hungry too. Save some for Strong.